Welcome to NFL Pregame. Minnesota Vikings at Los Angeles Rams with Coach Coyote. Behind the microphone is the co-host, Coach Coyote. Alrighty, Coach. It's Thursday night. Tonight's a Thursday night game. We got the Minnesota Vikings at the Los Angeles Rams. It's today. It's an 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time start, or kickoff, we should say. And being that it's in Los Angeles, it's going to be a 5:15 p.m. kickoff, which is, wow, it makes it an easy early game. Okay, so we going to start the pregame with injuries, because I think Los Angeles Rams injuries are pretty significant. Let's take a look. Okay, Coach, before we get to the coach's X and O's, let's look at the injuries first. Okay, let's see. Okay, so uh, Los Angeles Rams. Okay. Why did I get that? Okay, Los Angeles Rams, and I'm gonna keep something. Oh, I go too fast. I pushed the wrong button. I got the good tablet, so it's okay. Los Angeles Rams injury. Okay, injury report. All right, let's go for it. Let's head on down. Let's. There we go. The NFL.com. Perfect. Let's go on NFL.com because they want us to go on NFL.com, and it's injury report. Okay, and it's the NFL Network insider Tom Pelissero gives a final injury report. Okay, but coach already knows the injury report because coach knows that I'm going to just go through the notable ones. Coach, you understand the folks out there, they just want the notable injuries. They don't want to know about some third string special teams. I mean, it is important. And coach could, like coaches like Bill Belichick, that he'll talk forever. I think Bill because Bill Belichick takes after coach. Coach will talk forever about injuries, like an hour. He doesn't. It is the coach. You need to do your own radio show, and we can. If we get a radio show, then coach could be on for 2 hours, and whatever the coach wants to talk about. Remember, it's if we right now we're just gonna go with, I'm stalling on purpose, and coach is knowing that. He knows that I'm stalling on purpose because I kind of somehow I messed this up, and I just. Oh, good morning. I can't play the video. Oh, I cannot play the video. Okay, I'll have to. I didn't know that, coach. Okay, I didn't. Let's see. Let's go with the injury part. That was like I would have been. I would have to play the. I didn't want to. I don't want to play the video. Okay. Now I'm on. I think I'm still part of NFL.com, but now I'm just, or maybe not. I'm not sure. Okay, so Los Angeles Rams. I accept the cookies. Okay, let's go. Okay. This thing just annoys me sometimes. Okay. Oh, don't do this to me. I accepted your cookies. Okay, sorry, coach, but I accepted the cookies. It's a safe site. It's NFL.com or and it's just I only do it so I make sure they don't skip anything. Because if you don't accept all the cookies, sometimes they miss out a few things. Now, see, okay, this is my fault. Okay, no thanks. I don't want notifications on stuff. No. This thing will go off during the show half the time. Okay, let's see. Inside linebacker. Okay, Troy Reader. I heard of the name. Not okay. Brandon Frisk, Jordan Whittington. Okay, Jordan Whittington. Okay, let's see. Is it did not participate and is out. Oh, okay. So let's see. Okay, so that's a. This is the Los Angeles Rams. A receiver, very important these days. And obviously, we got the second one. That's now it's a receiver. Okay, Cooper Cup. Okay, ankle, full parti. They didn't say. They're not even listed him as questionable. Okay, we'll see there. Here's a big one too. It's let's see. Oh yes, Puka Puka Nakua, wide receiver, a knee. Okay, ooh, they got to listen to the wide receiver. Questionable. I don't know what to think. I just, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't know, coach. The way the game is played, so fast paced, coach, you really can't put, in my opinion, coach, you can't just put someone out there that's questionable like you used to. I mean, what, I don't know what this questionable part is, but I'm thinking of Puka's long term status, like not just a season, long term, because like do you really? I don't know. I just don't know. It's a cruel world out there with the football, NFL football, in the sense that I don't know how much of Puka Nakua feels the pressure to go out there when it's 50-50. It could be like season injury, season ending if he re-aggravates this knee injury. And, so they, sometimes they put the Achilles tendon injuries in the knee, which is kind of odd. But either way, okay, so now, I just, let's see. Question. Oh, but then another one is Tre'Davious White, and it's not listed. Okay, he did not participate in practice. We'll see. Tre'Davious White. We'll see. Okay. Okay. So, well, the most notable is going to be the Cooper Cup, where they're not saying for some reason. I guess they never put him on injured reserve, so they don't have to say. They're not sure. Okay, but let's see. Well, the only time you know for sure they're out is when, like this one here, the out hamstring, and they put him on the IR so they could replace him on the roster. Okay, so we'll go to the Minnesota Vikings. Linebacker. Okay. Okay, tight ends. I heard the name. I'm pretty sure T.J. Hawkinson. Knee. Okay, limited participation. He's questionable. Once again, I don't know. Okay. Okay. A running back, Aaron Jones, hamstring. It's unspecified. Okay, so Aaron. Okay. Running backs really feel the pinch to more than ever now to go up before. This is my opinion, coach. Before they're ready, because look what happened in Buffalo. I mean, maybe it's a good thing for number 4. Because if there's a player that's doing really well with snaps, and if you share the snaps, and that's actually good for the player, because you're going to get a lot more yardage and first downs, and because they don't, the different styles and different calls, and that's like in Buffalo. I forget Davis was it? He did really well, but there is some tangibles that James Cook is supposed to bring into. That's the passing, and now. Been known to. That's the thing. It's drop. Okay, maybe Davis would drop more passes I would trust Cook with a pass over Davis possibly, but it happens. Every player can miss. You know what I mean, Coach. Used to be the quarterback, and then player coach used to be the quarterback, and like you know the score, Coach. You know the tight end. Good for those quick kind of, if you really need that first down so bad to keep the drive going. And a quick out to the tight end who can make that 3-4 yards, and you know he's going to be able to like grind out a yard or two extra, because that's the ball had to be thrown that quick. But okay, and we're on the running back again. Once again, we're on the running back. Where Aaron Jones, he said it. Does Aaron Jones? Has he come back early because he's worried about because how hungry it is for the running backs out there to make a name for themselves, and because saying, "Oh, we don't really need it. We could just plug and replace and all that." Okay, so let's see, Harrison Phillips. That's like a name I think I've heard a few times when I was listening to Viking games. Now, right now, I'm just looking at the list. I'm like, well, that okay. So, well, let's see. Let's do some breakdowns of the teams here. We'll do some X and O's breakdown. Okay. Okay, so we'll start with the O's for Los Angeles. Okay, let's start with the O's of Los Angeles, the defense. Okay, so when I'm looking, okay, let me get this going here. Okay. Oh, come on. Not too fast, not too fast. Okay, don't type too fast. Okay, so let's see, rating. Let me look at the rating. The Los Angeles defense rating. Okay. Oh, that's no Los Angeles. I gotta make sure it's. I had almost on the Kings. No, sorry, the Lakers. Okay, Los Angeles Rams. Okay. Because there was a game, I guess, last night in Los Angeles Rams. So you're gonna get like, okay, you're gonna get your, let's say, like, your search engine goes by the most popular requests at the time. Okay, so, well, I got something here. Make sure. Okay, we get to, where are we? Oh wow. Okay. Okay. We got, okay, lost. Looking for the Rams defensively, and I'm still looking for them. And where are, come on, I'll find them. Rams. Here they are. Okay, Rams defense. It's ranked 26 now. Okay, ranked 26, Coach. Okay, now, well, according to this website, they're ranked 26, but I don't know where they get their ranking from. Let's see. They'll just give it to, okay, so they don't really explain where they got their ranking from, but either way, it's, what are the stats that they use? Defensive yards average. Oh, okay. Touchdowns allowed. Oh, okay. What else? What other stats they got? That's it. Oh, defensive yard. Okay, so they're using those two stats. It looks like. So with that, okay, at 26, so they allowed 17, but the team below them allowed 23. But you look at the other, okay, but then the team below them 19, and then there's a 60. Now the Colts allowed 16, but their average yards are 382. So it's a formula of sorts, and but the teams, it should go by what the record of the team is too. Also, maybe, but let's see. No, just it shouldn't go by that. No, what am I thinking? Could so the Rams 26. Okay. Now let's see what the defense for Minnesota is. I'm trying to find them now. And they're wow, okay, let's see. Trying to find them. Vikings 19. Okay, so maybe a decent defense. Okay, let's see. 12. They allowed 12 touchdowns, and I guess the average. Oh, I guess is that the average? Is it average it out? Let's see. Let me look at it again. Make sure it's 340. Oh no, sorry, I made a mistake. 13 touchdowns, one extra touchdown. So they allowed 13 touchdowns this season. The defense, and 340.3 is the defense yards average. Okay, so they allowed 300 yards average. I see. Okay. So definitely giving it to the Minnesota tonight for defense. Okay, now we'll go to the. Let's go to the offense. Okay, good. Back her up. Okay. Okay. O F F E N. I could spell with a C. Offense, right? Even though it's going to give me the S. Okay. I didn't put the right words, and I rig Rating. Okay. It only does what it's supposed to. Oh my gosh. I make a lot of mistakes. The typewriter is so small. Rating. Okay. Or the keyboard on the Los Angeles Rams offensive rating. Okay, let's go into that now. Let's see. What do they got listed at? This was a different. I went on a different site and I didn't get that nice smooth number. Okay, there's a lot of. This one's a lot of tech. This is something that coach. This is something the coach would have liked to. We already established that. I already had the defensive rankings. Now I want the offense. That's stats. What happened to rankings? Okay, I'm gonna put rankings instead of rating. There we go. That must be. That's probably better. No, I shouldn't have wanted that one again. Okay, that was a mistake. I don't know what happened there. I found a nice one that gave me the numbers for the. And now I gotta look up stats. I'm not like that's one I really bungled. It's taking too long. But let's just go. Let's just forget about it. Just go with this one. That one kind of. This one kind of really irked me. Because what I'm going to do is, okay, so I'm going to look up Minnesota quarterback. Okay, because that's usually going to be very important for the offense. Okay, Sam Darnold tonight. Sam Darnold, not Donald. Sam Darnold tonight. Okay, so it's going to be Sam Darnold. Okay, so he's doing really well this year. Yeah, he was a first round pick, and there was a reason why he was a first round pick. He is an NFL quarterback. It's sometimes it just happens, you know. Right now, things are going good for him, and they're going good for him on Minnesota. And I totally forgot he was on. So, Coach, we get to reassess Sam Darnold for one game tonight. Like, it's just those little mistakes. If he's just stops making those little mistakes, but that's what like the last time I seen the Sam Darnold. It's unfortunate. I really didn't see Sam Darnold play this season, but because the only thing I have is last season was in San Francisco, and it doesn't count. But he did show. I did say that game in San Francisco when he went in for Brock Purdy, and it's like he showed so much potential, but then he just that one errant pass, tried too hard, and I said it too at the time. He is an NFL quarterback. It's just at the time I said that's how he ended up at San Francisco right now as backup because everybody sees the potential. They see that he can sling it. He knows the routes. He memorizes as well. Like he knows. He has command of the offense. He's able to be out there in the bright lights, and they say bright lights and the crowd noise, and composure, everything like that. And so it just happens. It looks bad when the interceptions happen, but at the time, it needs to be a breakdown. Like why, was it just an overzealous play calling from, let's say, from the offensive coordinator, thinking that Tom, where did Tom come from? I don't know. Sam Darnold was ready for that play or not? Because did they practice it enough? You remember he was taking all team reps at the time, so that makes a difference. The reps, yeah, it's it's called that kind of like coach, like you used to back in the day when you were just at the practice field, going over the same play a few times over and over. And I was gonna say, oh yeah, so I'm gonna say, well, let's see the other who else is on the. What we should do is okay now. We know that, but Los Angeles Rams quarterback, we know who it is. It's well. I'm sorry, Coach. I should I shouldn't say it like that. Like, but I know. Okay, so then Matthew Stafford, of course, winning the Super Bowl, first season, I should say, first season after the trade from Detroit, and he wanted to make it work in Detroit, but if you have to take, if you have to do, if you were to ask right now, would you do this all over again, the trade? He would say yes. A Super Bowl ring to the city of to him from him personally. But just that the whole point is that you brought the team a Super Bowl where they don't have to like have this idea that there's a drought. You know but it did. I know we could all say, but St. Louis, the St. Louis doesn't count in the psyche of the current city that they're in. It's like if the team will see, that's an issue that hasn't really happened. Just has the team ever relocated in the NFL that's actually won a Super Bowl? And the answer is yes. The Baltimore Colts, they won a Super Bowl, and they moved, and this Indianapolis go, oh, we don't have to worry about winning the Super Bowl as much as if nowadays, like say, well, we won one Super Bowl. Like if they're in a Super Bowl, they don't have to be feeling this experience like, oh, can't we just win at least one Super Bowl? Before even with that win, it's just not the same. And that's the same feeling. Is that the city needs to reestablish its own Super Bowl, and so it counts as it just feels better, even though technically I think it would count as the organization has won a Super Bowl, but it would just have an asterisk. It was in St. Louis, or it was in as the St. Louis Rams, or as the Baltimore Colts. So now they get their own. So they get to say two Super Bowl championships, and they still have the asterisk. One as the St. Louis Rams, and one as the Los Angeles Rams, and the same with the other teams. So, well, like I said, if the whole thing that I'm getting at is, Matthew Stafford, would he would definitely do it all over again. With Los Angeles Rams, a Super Bowl win is a Super Bowl win. Detroit is still waiting for theirs, and I think that Jared Goff, you ask him, would you want to would you still want to be traded to Detroit? He'd say yes, because I want to bring a Super Bowl to the city of Detroit, he personally feels it. Like I can understand that the way they embraced him as as a quarterback, as playing for the Detroit Lions, and I could see that he goes, Detroit fans for all their support. Just besides him himself, and another team. I gotta look into that one. I'm kind of looking at the top. That's just a different color fur. Makes it look kind of funny in this light. Okay, sorry, Coach. I was gonna say, is it, Coach? There's something here. Can I see something? Yeah, it just looks funny. Okay. Okay, so no, it's that tag. Maybe I should take that tag off one day. Okay, where you were like held at the store, like the time when I found you at the store, hanging up. But anyways, yeah. So okay, so but tonight's game, I guess. Okay, let's get into the record. Okay, I know Minnesota's doing really well, but I think that well, I'm gonna mention this, Coach. Is there a Jekyll and Hyde for Los Angeles Rams? And I'm going to say yes. I mean, they seem to be a Jekyll and Hyde team. Okay, you're not sure which team is going to show up this game, and I'm thinking that it's going to be. I'm thinking that the Minnesota Vikings will win this game. I can't. For the Los Angeles Rams to win this game, it's good. It's gonna be the Dr. Jekyll came out, and I am gonna have to at the post game. I have to say, Coach, like, wow, I was totally wrong. I was totally wrong. The guest doctor, they just had it tonight. A good game. Everything clicked, and who knows? Even if they win a close game, not like it doesn't. In other words, well, I know it's one of those deals that the Los Angeles Rams they can, really frustrate the Minnesota Vikings. I feel that the Minnesota Vikings, well, they won't say it, but I'm gonna say it for them, and I can understand it. They, they feel like they should win this game, and well, let's go to the records. Let's go to the okay. So the NFL standings. Okay. Let's go to the standings. Alrighty, let's see. Okay, you got your Bills. Okay, they're starting this one with the AFC East, the AFC West, AFC North, AFC South. Okay. Okay, maybe I gotta go to the right. Oh, there's the national. Okay. Okay, so I gotta go. One being North and one being West. Okay, so Rams 2-4, Vikings 5-1. It doesn't look good based on the record so far because you're looking at a 5-1, and they would be just currently on top. They would stay on top of the NFC North with the Lions. Right now, the Lions are ahead of the Minnesota Vikings for the top spot of the NFC North, and the Rams. Well, I don't know. I 2-4. I don't know, Coach. Do you need Tom Brady to go? Tom Brady, sorry, not Tom Brady. Aaron Rodgers to go there and give his speech and about a snowball, and tonight's game could be. Wow. I don't even know how you get. You really got to be optimistic as a Los Angeles Ram fan to be so optimistic that the team is gonna make it to the playoffs. It's gonna be. That ain't happening. Yeah, it looks more and more like a Minnesota win. Wait, the more breakdowns I do, it's like this. Looking at the record, Coach, and it's not looking good. But well, I don't know what else can we do to try to win over some fans here and say, well, the Los Angeles Rams have a chance. I don't know. I just don't. I don't. I'm wondering if the post game will be. We'll do the live stream as the post game, and I just like what am I gonna? The thing is to be like, am I gonna be like I was wrong? Los Angeles Rams wins the game. Remember, even if they win a close, my opinion right now is even if the Los Angeles Rams lose by just say 3 points, Coach, I know there's no moral victories. It's only wins and losses, and the occasional tie in the NFL. No MVs. You don't get moral victories count for a squat unless it's a lot of points scored. I guess maybe you can get a tiebreaker for some tiebreakers, or like yeah, your defense was better this game, and oh, your offense really clicked in. Those are moral victories that they get for losing this game, but I don't I don't consider it like oh my gosh they lost the team they lost the game, and for me I just consider it like um, I don't know, just more like they're gonna like they won if they win by 3 points that it's a loss, but it's how do you now you but the problem is now you're 2-6 the it'd be 2-5 but it'd be 2-6 and yeah, how do you go to the ninth game? What do you do in the ninth game? Half of the season's over because at halftime it's right now it's the first half of the season still. Is it? Oh no, next week, next game, halftime would be next game number 8, starting game number 8 at halftime. Oh yeah, that's correct. I should be correct. Okay, either way. So technically, yeah. Okay, so let's see the games. How did they get on Chicago Bears games? That was weird. Okay, so yeah, this is the 7th game. I made a mistake. Why are Packers 5-2? 5-1, 6, 4-2, 6, 4-3, 4-3, 4. Okay, so 4-2. Oh, the Rams must have had a bye then. Okay, so they're not halfway through their season yet. Okay, because teams like Atlanta Falcons, the next game 4-3. Yeah, at halftime is halfway through the season because of the unusual 17 game schedule now instead of the 16. So it's just it's going to be a tough one, Coach, to see how Los Angeles is going to win this game. And well, Coach, I'm going to watch the game anyways, and so are you. I know that 100%. It's all we're going to do is just watch this game. We don't even have any inkling of watching anything else but the game. We don't care how the game turns out, and we're just going to we don't decide to go. Oh, I can't watch this anymore. Well, we're just going to be doing the post game quicker. That's all. I mean, we're going to start. What we do is just we're going to live stream the post game, and of course, if the game's going really bad out of hand, and then we're just 5 minutes. If we're like in 5 minutes left, it all depends. If there's 5 minutes left in the game and we're already on the post game, that's because we want to wrap the post game up quick, very quick. Or it could just be that it's a very close game, and we, well, we'll do that for the last. If we're in the last 2 minutes and we're, and then it's like our post game would be a little bit maybe long, a real post game, because if the game is very close, and no matter who wins, but for a game that Los Angeles Rams need to win to try to make it to a 11 and like they'd have to win 11 in a row. Let me see, make sure the record again. I'm just gonna stare at that record and just look at it and go 2-4. Oh my gosh. Well, Coach, I couldn't figure out a way to just make the game more evenly, like evenly rated, or evenly, like I say, like both teams able, have a chance of winning at 50-50. That's not happening. I'm going to say Minnesota is heavily favored. And, I know I'm not looking at the odds about gambling, not promoting gambling, but let's just face facts here. I mean, they spend a lot of time. Okay, it's... Okay. Okay, well, let's see. Just go to whatever. I'm not going to mention what they usually have all the same numbers. Okay, let's just come on, this is taking too long. Nah, this is taking way too long. No, I'm not looking about tonight's game. Okay. Let's see. Well, if we look, they only have a 3. I'm kind of shocked that, Coach, if they think that the Vikings are a 3-point spread, not even a 3.5. So I should win that at 3.5. Okay, they must make more money than me. Okay, they're only giving the Rams 3 points tonight, which it's not about gambling, Coach. It's just about they try to spend a lot of time to make sure that they can get the game within and enough to entice people to bet, and who knows what they should be given. For me personally, I'm like, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if Minnesota wins this game by more than 8 points tonight. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's the way, and I'm gonna look like, oh, what? Well, that is going to be the surprise of the season. The Los Angeles Rams winning big tonight. That's more than 3 points. Well, okay, a touchdown. Just in the nature of the touchdown being 6 points, and so just saying, if the Los Angeles Rams win by more than 9 points, that's a total breakdown of something that went. That's a total breakdown of Minnesota. Something like. But at this junction of the season, it can happen, I guess. But it would be a total shock. I mean, let's face reality here. But could the going on somewhere where people are going, a website that people are using just to get their gambling fix on, and but can they actually, like, coach? That's probably why I'm saying maybe that's why coaches like. I'm just guessing for you, coach. Is that one of the reasons why you don't like these idea of going on a gambling site? Is because they're not going to give you the actual what they what it should be, because they're trying to get people to bet. If they only give, yeah, if there was someone in me in the crowd going, I don't know, maybe we should go for giving Los Angeles Rams 8 points, and of course, if they lose by 6 points, okay, I gave them 8. I said to give them 8, and they wanted to give them 3. And they would, you can. That's why I think you're correct on that one, coach. Is that they don't really put out what they really feel that they should be putting out there, because then it could go horribly wrong. They really could lose that night just by giving the actual what they should have been. But what a surprise, Los Angeles Rams! And a few miscues on Minnesota costed the idea that they should have actually won by more than 8 points. And once again, it's saying that we'll see in the post game. And wow, I can't wait to the post game. And right before the post game ends, and I knew that I was picking Minnesota to win huge and be wrong. It says, well, we have to just carry on. That's why coach doesn't want to make predictions. He's just like, hey, no, it's fine. He likes to enjoy the game, watch the game, and make notes. Okay, so with that, we'll be ending the NFL pregame with Minnesota at Los Angeles Rams with Coach Coyote, and hope to see you at the post game. It'll be a live stream, 5 minutes or 2 minutes before the game. It looks like it's going to end. I'll try to get the live stream going, and that'll be the post game live stream. And with all that, for both Coach Coyote and I, we're both saying, see you at the post game live stream. Over and out.